OK， 这个我们还听吗？还是不听了？
不行呀。
好，我们重新搞一个。OK。This time we want him to do what? Oh.
A bullet train.
He's building.
No.
He's dreaming about or he's building.
爸爸。Stared at the moon and Venus.
然后呢？然后呢？他 stared at the moon and Venus.
What? He decided to build a high-speed train track across. No, train track, 不是 track.
Is that good enough, or you want to do more?
More.
Oh, okay. Let's think about more.
And add a high-speed train to it. And a high-speed train.
Oh, and add. 还有什么？ Will he do this with his friend?
Maybe. And create a steam train to get up to the moon. Get up to the moon.
Do we need more sense? Or his friend is riding the train? Or something?
And then try riding the high-speed train and steam train to get up there. Yeah. No. No. No, Baba. Oh, good.
行了吗？你还继续加，还是我们开始生成那个 book？
不是 and ride the steam train.
已经有了。这里有个 ride his high speed train, steam train.
Good.
行了吗？
好了，行了。
Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Brian's Cosmic Commute. Brian was a chicken with big dreams. Every night, he'd perch on his coop, gazing at the twinkling stars. But two lights shone brightest for him, the gentle moon and the sparkling planet Venus. Oh, how I wish I could visit them, Brian clucked one morning. Suddenly, a brilliant idea hatched in his feathery head. I'll build a train that goes to the sky. Brian began collecting bits and bobs. Old pots became train cars, and a rusty watering can became the engine. He worked tirelessly, clucking with determination. Soon, a magnificent steam train stood ready, its chimney pointing straight up, and beside it, a long, winding track stretched towards the heavens, ready for its first journey. With a deep breath and a flutter of his wings, Brian climbed aboard his steam train. To the moon, he announced, pulling a string that served as the whistle. Chug-a-chug, puff-a-puff, the little train climbed higher and higher, through fluffy clouds and past sleepy stars, until, with a gentle bump, Brian arrived on the glowing surface of the moon. But Brian's adventure wasn't over. From the moon, he could see Venus, shining brightly. Now for the high-speed track, he declared, pulling out more bits of wire and shiny foil. It wasn't long before a sleek, speedy train sat on a new track that stretched like a silver ribbon across the vastness of space, connecting the moon to Venus.
What?
Next stop, Venus, Brian cheered, hopping into the driver's seat of his new high-speed train. With a whoosh, it zipped along the track, a blur against the starry backdrop. Brian smiled, a happy chicken on the ride of his life. He was truly an adventurer, proving that even the biggest dreams can take flight, or, in his case, a train ride to the stars.
Okay, that's done. Do you want another one?
Yes.
Maybe we should make another character. Brian the chicken, Waylon the frog. How about that?
No.
No?
Papa, how about Brian the chicken, Wayne the frog, Mom the tadpole, and Dad the rooster?
The rooster? Okay.
How about Brian the chicken and Dad the rooster?
Okay. Brian the chicken, Waylon the frog.
No, and the Dad the rooster, and the Waylon the little chick.
Dad the rooster.
No, not Dad.
Dad the rooster.
Yes.
Waylon the.
Not Whale.
Sorry. Waylon the little chicken.
No, Waylon the little chick.
然后呢 Mom?
No.
No
Don't.
mom.
I don't want to add the mom to
Okay.
it.
Okay, then
And then
the family is. What they're doing? They're playing with water?
no, the family stared at the moon.
The family stare?
No, the family looked at the moon at the night sky.
你把我的被子抢走了行吗？给我一点被子。
Huh? I will just limp over.
小声一点，跟你说了，早上起来的。
啊
来，接着说。
And then the family thought of a a great idea. What if? What if?
是什么？
They would build a
Burj Khalifa?
Burj Khalifa, which would reach the moon, and you can go on the
Burj
moon
Khalifa Tower?
with it.
Would reach the moon?
Yes.
I need to check.
Which would reach the moon?
Which, right? Would reach
The moon.
the moon, right? Well, I have to check what is Burj Khalifa. How to? 别说，
不是 Burj Khalifa.
how to spell?
Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa. 不是 Burj Khalifa.
等一下，这个
Oh, I want building.
OK, Burj Khalifa Tower, which would reach the moon. 然后呢？
And with elevators. 不是 and 是 with elevators.
然后呢？
To get to the top easily.
How long they can build this? How fast?
With 20 miles per hour. Actually, 不是. I don't want to put numbers on it.
OK. 行了吗？还是你还有 more
I'm
details？
thinking. And then they would try going to the moon with the elevators to the top of the tower. Not moon, the top of the tower. And then walk to a door where they would go onto the moon.
"行了吗？
行了。
让我们看是什么东西。OK，
Yes. Oh, your baby.
The chickens who touched the moon. On a quiet farm, under the vast starry sky, lived Brian the chicken, his strong dad, Rooster Dad, and their tiny chick, Waylon. Every night they would gather, their eyes fixed on the glowing moon. "Oh, to touch that silvery orb," clucked Brian. "Imagine bouncing on moon dust," chirped Waylon. Rooster Dad nodded, a thoughtful cluck rumbling in his chest. Suddenly, a brilliant idea sparked in all three of their minds, like a tiny star lighting up. "We'll build a tower," they announced, flapping their wings with glee. "A tower so tall, it will reach the moon," Waylon added, puffing out his little chest. They decided it would be just like the famous Burj Khalifa, but made for chickens, with speedy elevators. The next morning, they began. Rooster Dad gathered sturdy sticks and strong twine. Brian found shiny pebbles and smooth, flat leaves. Waylon, though small, diligently carried tiny bits of clay and soft moss. Day after day, the tower grew. Cluck by cluck, peck by peck, their moon-reaching dream began to take shape. It was wobbly at first, then sturdy, then incredibly tall. Higher and higher it stretched, a magnificent spire touching the clouds. The other farm animals watched in amazement, their eyes wide. "They're really doing it," mooed the cow. "To the moon," squeaked the mouse. Next, they installed the elevators. With clever pulleys and smooth ropes, they created little baskets that could glide up and down the tower's side, making the journey to the top easy peasy. Finally, the big day arrived. With a deep breath and a flutter of excitement, Brian, Rooster Dad, and Waylon stepped into the first elevator basket. "Up we go," cheered Waylon. Higher and higher they soared, past fluffy clouds and twinkling stars. The farm below looked like a tiny toy set. The moon grew bigger and bigger, filling their view. At the very top, a small, round door awaited them. With a final gentle bump, the elevator stopped. Brian and Rooster Dad carefully stepped out, pushed open the little door, and there it was. The soft, dusty surface of the moon beneath their feet. Waylon bounced a little, feeling the moon's light gravity. "It's even better than I dreamed," he chirped. Together, the chicken family gazed at their home planet, a beautiful blue marble in the vastness of space. They knew their tower was a testament to dreams, hard work, and the power of family. And from then on, every night, when they looked at the moon, they knew a little piece of their hearts was up there too.
Wow, that's good. I like it. Do you like it?
Yes.
Do you want to do another one?
Yes. I do really think I don't want to delete anyone since I want to remember some fun things I would like to do.
Sure, definitely.
No, always do a family, but now mom, yes, 이거 rooster, 好不好?
It's up to you. Hen. Come on, hen.
Brian the chicken.
No.
Mom
The
the
hen.
chick.
The hen.
No, the chick.
The chick.
I think I should be a chick too.
Yeah.
Yes. Mom the hen.
No.
And then the dad the rooster. Waylon the chick. Most chickens have more than one chick. The family? What? Look,
What you saw?
the family?
怎么？
Decided to build a tunnel with a subway train to the moon. And then trying it out. At the moon, they build another tunnel out of moon rock. Thinking. And then going back to Earth with it.
"这样，还有吗？
So many.
Ah.
The chickens who tunnel to the moon. In a cozy little coop lived Mom the hen, Dad the rooster, and their two adventurous chicks, Brian and Waylon. One sunny morning, Brian chirped, "Let's build a tunnel to the moon." Dad the rooster puffed out his chest. "To the moon, you say? That's a grand idea." Mom the hen nodded. "Yes, a grand adventure indeed. But how will we get there?" They gathered their tools, tiny shovels, little pickaxes, and a very long measuring tape. They drew plans in the dirt, sketching out a magnificent tunnel that would stretch all the way to the stars. Dig, dig, dig! The chickens worked tirelessly. Brian and Waylon pecked at the earth, while Mom and Dad used their strong claws to clear away the soil. The tunnel grew longer and longer. But how would they travel through such a long tunnel? "A subway train," chirped Waylon. So they built a tiny, colorful train from sturdy twigs and shiny pebbles, perfect for their lunar journey. The train was ready. It gleamed under the sun, waiting for its first passengers. The family gathered at the tunnel's entrance, their feathers ruffled with excitement. All aboard, with a cheerful cluck cluck and a peep peep, they chugged into the darkness. The train zoomed through the tunnel, past sleeping worms and twinkling stardust. Finally, with a gentle bump, the train stopped. They had arrived. The moon was a dusty, gray wonderland, with craters like giant bowls and rocks that sparkled like diamonds. To get back, they needed another tunnel. "Let's use moon rock," suggested Mom. So they carefully chipped away at the lunar surface, building a new tunnel, strong and shiny. With their new moon rock tunnel complete, they hopped back into their little train. "Next stop, Earth." chirped Brian. The train whizzed back through the cosmos, carrying them home. Soon, a familiar light appeared at the end of the tunnel. They emerged back into their cozy coop, blinking in the bright sunlight. What an adventure they had! They had built tunnels to the moon and back, all with courage and teamwork. And from that day on, whenever they looked up at the night sky, they knew a little piece of their hearts was up there too.
You like it?
Yeah.
Is it really cool?
Yeah.
Other than go to the moon, do you want to do any other?
Yes. What about the tunnel, but to Mars and Mars rock to go back? What about that? How about let's create the same video, but the tunnel to go back is with Mars rock? Bubble, 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 bubble.
你要说什么？
The chick. Where on the chick?
Maybe just these two guys, two little chickens.
No. Mom, the hen. And the dad, the rooster. Stared at Mars. I mean, looked at Mars. I mean, the family. Just the family. I mean, the family decided to build. No. Delete all of that until they stared. Decided to make a tunnel to Mars. And the tunnel back would be made out of Mars rock.
你的声音小声一点，小一点。
Huh?
Is any like so
With a subway train back. And a subway train to Mars. I'm a fan of chickens. Papa, I'm a fan of chickens.
他们需要在 Mars fish 吗 ？Making food in Mars 吗？
No. You can't have.
他们可以 fly 吗 ？In Mars？ 他们可以 jump 吗 ？In Mars？
No, yes, they could go on low gravity, but they may jump without the word, so let's not add it. I'm a fan of chickens, because I have some stuffed animal chickens.
可以开始了吗？
Yes, and this chicken piggy bank, I love it so much.
Maybe we should add a frog. Chicken and the frog is a family.
No.
Not all of them
we
are
could-
chicken.
Okay, we should add a different name.
Froggy. The frog.
idea.
Let's finish this idea. Nah.
Listen.
The Mars Subway Adventure. In a cozy little coop lived a family with big dreams. There was Mom the hen, Dad the rooster, and their two adventurous chicks, Brian and Waylon. One sunny morning, Brian chirped, "Let's build a tunnel to Mars." Dad the rooster, with a twinkle in his eye, puffed out his chest. "To Mars, you say? That's quite an undertaking." Mom the hen, ever practical, clucked. "But how will we get there? And how will we get back?" Brian and Waylon huddled together, whispering, "A subway train." Waylon finally announced, "And the tunnel back will be made of Mars' own rocks." Everyone agreed it was a brilliant plan, and construction began right away.
What if we added
They dug and dug, past worms and roots, deeper and deeper into the earth. Dad used his strong beak to break through tough soil, and Mom carried away piles of dirt in a tiny wheelbarrow.
How about let's
Brian and Waylon, though small, were excellent at scouting ahead, finding the best path through the dark. Sometimes they'd find sparkling pebbles, which they imagined were tiny stars guiding their way. Days turned into weeks, and the tunnel grew longer and longer. They built a sturdy subway train from twigs and leaves, powered by their shared dream. It was a long journey, but they never gave up. Finally, after what felt like forever, they saw a faint red glow ahead. "Mars," Brian chirped, his voice full of wonder. They had made it. The air was thin, and the ground was a dusty red. They explored the Martian surface, collecting unique red rocks for their return tunnel. Each rock was special, holding the secrets of the red planet. They carefully loaded them onto their little train. With their Martian rocks, they began building the return tunnel, brick by brick, back towards Earth. This tunnel felt different, stronger, infused with the magic of their incredible journey. The journey home was just as exciting. Their Martian subway train whizzed through the Red Rock Tunnel, carrying them back to their cozy coop. They arrived, tired but triumphant, their hearts full of adventure.
Okay. Do you like this?
Yes.
Do you like this train, or you want a different train? You want a more real train?
More real train.
We can name that. We can say that in the next term. Say, we want a more real train.
Wait, we could bake an air. Brian the chicken. How about let's do everything the same?
Everything the same?
Yes.
No, we can't.
Why?
Why do you want to do everything the same? Do you want something different?
No. Only chickens same, 好不好? No other things in, 好不好? 不是 Brian the chick, Waylon the chicken, wanna deleted the chick, 好不好? 看那里小鸡Mom the hen. No, not they the rooster, Dad the rooster.
Do you want more chicks?
No.
Or frogs? Or penguins?
No, not any other animals. Papa. And they thought they wanted. Hey, Papa, what are the family?
The family take a tour in San Diego.
No, build an airport. We're on the airport. Yes. No, with a lot of Korean airplanes. And all of them fly to the moon. Done. Yes.
别，
Are you exhausted?
我没被子了，帮我盖一下被子。
Oh, I can help you. Yeah. Get a hold of it. Oh yes, you can bake. The moon bound. Yes.
The moonbound airport. In a cozy little coop lived a family with a big, big dream. There was Mon the hen, always clucking with ideas, and Dad the rooster, who loved to crow about grand plans. And then there were their two little chicks, Brian and Waylon, who chirped with excitement for anything new. One sunny morning, Mon clucked, "Let's build something truly amazing."
No, I want to watch the same one.
Dad puffed out his chest and crowed, "Something that reaches for the stars." Brian and Waylon bounced with glee, imagining all sorts of wonderful things. Mon then whispered, "An airport, but not just any airport. An airport for airplanes that fly all the way to the moon." Dad's eyes widened. "To the moon?" he squawked. "That's the grandest plan of all." So the chicken family got to work. They gathered shiny pebbles for runways, soft moss for grassy areas, and tall twigs for control towers. Brian and Waylon helped carry the smallest bits, their tiny legs waddling with purpose. Dad the rooster, with his strong wings, carefully laid out the long, smooth runways. He made sure they were wide enough and long enough for the biggest airplanes. "Perfect for takeoff," he crowed proudly. Mon the hen, with her clever clucks, designed the modern terminal building. She used sturdy sticks and smooth stones, making sure there were big windows for passengers to wave goodbye. "This will be the best airport ever," she chirped. Finally, the airport was ready. And, just in time, magnificent Korea Air airplanes, sleek and blue, landed on the new runways. They were bigger than anything the chickens had ever seen, with wings that stretched far and wide. Brian and Waylon watched with wide, sparkling eyes as the passengers boarded. They imagined flying high above the clouds, past the stars, all the way to the big, round moon. "To the moon," they chirped together.
I'm sure they are.
So they go on.
They go on the airport.
嗯
Number 9 upgrade.
upgrade.
With a mighty roar, one by one, the Korea Air airplanes lifted off the ground. They soared higher and higher, becoming tiny specks against the blue sky, heading straight for the twinkling moon. Mon, Dad, Brian, and Waylon stood together, watching their dream fly away. They had built an airport that sent planes to the moon, and as the moon glowed brightly in the night sky, they knew anything was possible with a little bit of teamwork and a lot of imagination.
How about that?
We don't need to start with building the airport. We already built the airport, right?
Yes. The dream fly away.
You want to listen again or not?
Yes.
Do you want?
No.
No?
Papa.
So we want to write another story?
Yes. Papa, but how about you do all of that? 好不好？好不好？
I do all of that?
好不好？ Do it. You do
Sure. I can
part
do all of that.
2, which you said yourself.
Yeah.
But they make another airport at the moon.
Yeah.
Take off back to Earth, and then they go on it to go back to Earth. No, how about the go?
给那个纸也拿上。跟你说别降来降去。
Oh. Thank you. That you will prevent leaks. No, they built another airport.
Do you know the family can build that fast?
Yeah.
If there's no airport, how they landing? They need an airport to landing in the moon.
No, the moon.
Let's assume we already have an airport in the moon.
No.
So the airplane can land.
No. Since the moon isn't very bumpy, airplanes can still land, but they also have to watch out for mountains.
Okay.
Sorry, Baba. Good morning. Huh? Baba.
妈咪跟你说啥来着？别人还在睡觉的时候，你说话要
我跟他说过好几次了。
什么？
我跟他说过好几次，让他声音小心点，他都不记得。
就听不进话，你知道吗？
Sorry.
左耳进右耳出，或者说跟他说了等于没说，跟空气说话一样。觉得你的耳朵是找着干啥的？
听东西的。
听东西的，为什么跟你说了等于没听呢？
我不知道。因为 I think you.
你待会儿中午我带你进去睡觉的时候，你就别玩啊，快点。
那干什么？好吧。 Why do you did that? Papa, did you? Papa.
The Chicken's Lunar Adventure. In a cozy little coop lived two adventurous chick brothers, Brian and Waylon. "Tomorrow," chirped Brian, flapping his tiny wings, "we're going to the moon." Waylon hopped with excitement. To the moon on an airplane. The next morning, the whole family, Brian, Waylon, their kind mother, Mon the hen, and their strong father, Dad the rooster, arrived at a very modern, shiny airport. It was so big, with tall glass walls and speedy moving walkways. They followed the signs to their gate, walking down a long, tunnel-like bridge that led right to the side of a magnificent Korean Air airplane. Its tail had a beautiful blue and red swirl. Inside the plane, Brian and Waylon quickly found their window seats. They pressed their little beaks against the glass, watching as the airport buildings shrunk and the big blue earth began to look like a tiny marble. After what felt like a very long nap, the plane gently touched down. "We're here," clucked Dad. But when they looked out, there was no grand airport, just a vast, dusty landscape with craters and rocks. It was the moon. "Well, I suppose we'll just have to build our own moon airport," chirped Dad. Always full of good ideas, Mon nodded, and Waylon puffed out his chest. First, they put on their special, bubbly space helmets. Together, the family worked very hard. Dad used his strong legs to kick away big moon rocks, and Mon carefully smoothed out the dusty ground with her wings. Brian and Waylon helped by pecking at smaller pebbles. Soon, a tiny but perfectly good moon airport was ready. It had a clear landing strip and even a small flag they made from a feather. "Time to go home," announced Mon, and everyone scurried back onto the Korean airplane. With a gentle rumble, the Korean airplane lifted off from their very own moon airport. They waved goodbye to the dusty craters, watching the moon get smaller and smaller as they soared through the inky blackness, heading for the bright blue earth. Back on Earth, safe and sound, Brian and Waylon couldn't wait to tell all their friends about their amazing adventure and the special airport they built on the moon. It was the best trip ever.
Papa, let's continue this one. Let's make a part.
What is the part 2 do you want?
What they tell all the friends. What they tell all their friends.
Tell all the friends. Tell all the friends for... It's just Waylon and Brian. What are their friends? They are their friends. Their friends 什么？稍微大声一点。
Friends were. The friends were.
What?
Wobbity the cow.
我放在那个桌子上，再吃。
哎呀！啊！
你要躺在这里来。
那我看不见。
你先把这个字里弄好。
No.
等一下，等一下别弄啊！
是不？闭起来，头，对头。
摁着这样。好。怎么了？
I think 太小了，别动跳的白粉。
不行，我让你念一下才行。要念一会儿才行，好不好？要等它凝固住才行。
这个时候干啥？
这个时候你自己等着，等它变好，我们才能再继续。你先告诉我，你想要接下来做什么？ The family tell their friends about their journey to the moon and back by riding the Korean Air airplane. 然后你想要干嘛 ？The wolf 什么 wolf？
Their friends were
哦 ，the friends were 什么
Wobbly the cow.
？Rabbity the cow。
Yes.
嗯。
Coffee the chicken. Let's add some more chickens. Corn the chicken. Mm.
还有没有？还有没有？你觉得？就这样按着，
With the tray 吧，还有。
吐出来，对。对。还有没有？
没有了。
那你要用手这样摁着，
好。
像爸爸这样。对，爸爸这样摁着，好。
It's not very good.
嗯。
Okay.
They are
Yes.
Rabbity.
Is Rabbity the cow?
Rabbity. The cow. 然后呢
Clucky the chicken.
Clocking.
不是 Clucky the chicken.
Clocking.
Yes, Clucky.
Chicken.
And Hershey the sheep. 好了。
Let's go. 你嘴巴有什么东西要吐到这个纸上吗？
好，我有一些。Yes. 为啥？
我调一下这个。
聊一下什么？哦，good good。有啥吃的？